Hopefully, Rachel. Today's video is going to be a parenting tip video. Although I am not a licensed professional, I have tons of experience in parenting. I've shared that before. And from a 30-year-old all the way down to a 12-year-old, all the ages in between, I think I kind of know a little bit about parenting. So let's get started. Today's video is on struggling, when our child struggles, and how can we help them through that. So I know that these have been difficult times. All of us are trying to get through these struggling times. So imagine how our child feels. Our children, if we take a look back a few months ago, they've had to deal with something that happened unexpectedly, abruptly, out of the classroom. And they had to immediately go online. And going online to school is not for everybody. That's why it's selective as adults. There's online college and there's traditional go in person college. While our children didn't have a choice. So there's some struggling going on right now, not only for the children, but the parents, because the parents and guardians and grandparents, everybody had to step in to help our child get through that time. But if we take a look at it, did we help them? Are we still, or are we exhibiting frustration and anger, hostility, and just no patience? And so when we're doing that, that goes on to them. And they don't want to ask for help maybe when they are struggling with something. Now that some of the kiddos are back in school, some are doing the hybrid, whatever it is, it's important that they know they can come to us for help. Because struggles don't stop as a child. They continue on in life. So what can we give them? What can we pass on for them for the next generation? Because what we do for them goes on to the next and then the next. So helping them through a struggle, struggling academically, in sports, or even the image of themselves. How can we help them through that? Well, providing solutions, listening, communication. How about when us as adults were struggling with something we can't get at work? Maybe we started a new job, or maybe our job has completely changed and we don't know how to do it and we're just so frustrated. Do we give up? Do we yell? Like how do we exhibit our behavior in front of our children when we're struggling with something? That's important to keep in mind, because we are their first teachers. We are the mirror image of what they're gonna learn on how to problem solve or not, how to resolve conflict or not, or to get through the struggle. It's all gonna be based on the way we handle it and how we portray it and exhibit it. So, you know that whole calm down, don't speak to, think before you speak. It's the same thing when our child is struggling, not to scream and yell because they can't get it. I know we wouldn't appreciate that. Would be probably a lawsuit if our boss did that to us. So, as our child, we want them to know, A, that they are loved regardless of any mistake that they have done or are doing. It's not the end of the world. We can get through this. So what do? Well, we help them. We listen. What are your needs? Show that communicating is important and they're valued through that. And then the next part would be, after you really heard what their needs are, without overreacting is, well, why don't we find a solution for that? What could we do? Whether it's finding something online, getting a tutor, whatever the situation is that's presenting itself. I'm using academics because right now I know a lot of children are dealing with that as they entered back into the classroom and they're a little behind. So are we going to pressure them that it's the grade that matters, the A, you better get an A? Or is it, do you understand the content? And how can I help you understand the content so that you can continue to build and work and be successful and feel good about what you're doing? The impatience, when we show the impatience, when they're trying to explain something to us, guess what that can do? That can make them not tell us anything because they're afraid of that retribution back. If I tell her, is mom going to yell? Is she going to get angry with me and I failed the test and I just don't understand it? Are they going to hold that in, or are they going to share it with you so you can help them? Well, as we know, it's vital and important that communication happens and being as patient as we can. And I know we're not perfect. It's a daily thing. But after it's all said and done, give them that hug. Talk to them in that gentle voice, that loving, having the right words that only mom, dad, grandparent, caregiver knows how to give. And show them that it's okay. We can work through it. We can find a resolve together. That way there is no shame, no shaming, no blaming, just working through it. Right? So anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this video. I really believe that parenting is just the key. It's the foundation to society, people, and we want the best for them. So there are a million gazillion topics that I can cover in parenting. This was just one tip because I know during these times it's appropriate with COVID and the pandemic and the changes and the alterations of you know, how to acclimate to how we're doing things. And I just said, hey, you know, why don't I just give a little tip, a little maybe reminder? Instead of yelling and popping off, why don't we find a solution together? If you like this video, please click the like button, the thumbs up. I don't know why they say it's a like, but the thumbs up button. If you liked it a lot, if you could share it, that would be wonderful. I would appreciate that. And if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, go ahead and do that. I'm trying to reach my goal. I mean, my goal will continue and evolve, but I'm on a little goal setting right now. So anyhow, have a wonderful day, evening, night. And I'll see you next time on the next video. Bye.